This is Myosophis alpestris, and it's a species that Taylor described. It's actually a genus and a species that Taylor described on the basis of one adult specimen and a single little juvenile specimen. And he described it in about 1960, so his fieldwork was done in the Philippines, but he was cleaning up and we're still working with his collections. Until just a few years ago, those are the only specimens that were available anywhere in the world. And you know, fortunately, this specimen survived because it wasn't at the Bureau of Science. Here at KU, it's one of the few remaining specimens that Taylor actually collected himself. Ed Harrison Taylor. One of his inventions was to use tin tags, because then you could, these tags wouldn't deteriorate in formalin or ethanol. So he would take a tin, he'd cut off little square pieces of tin and scratch the numbers, his field numbers, into those pieces of tin and then tie them to the specimens. So having his specimens individually labeled is really important for us, because that's how we figure out that this was the actual specimen that he described in that paper. For a long portion of the time that he was in the Philippines, he was working at the Bureau of Science. And when he was working for the Bureau of Science, he deposited all of his specimens during those years at that collection. And then that whole collection was lost when the Japanese firebombing of Manila occurred, and all the government buildings in downtown Ermita, which is the neighborhood where it was found, all those buildings were destroyed. And unfortunately, this large collection of not just amphibians and reptiles, but everything else in the museum at that time was lost.